What's going on, my brodies? Is Andrew of BAT Production and Publishing. Recently I just cooked up some Yeat type beats and samples, so I figured it'd be a good time to go through how to make a Yeat beat or Yeat samples, a little bit of both. So right now I got an actual beat pulled up, kind of in style of Yeat, I would say. I'm gonna go ahead and label it so you can get an idea on how I view this beat layout. Alright, now I have the beat labeled so you guys can get an idea how the layout is. I'm gonna go ahead and loop it or just play it from the intro to the end of the verse, since it just repeats itself for the rest of the sections. So that's the beat. You know, it's pretty basic. I could have made it a little bit more loopy, but I kind of wanted to break it up, so it may not be 100% like a Yeat beat. I had my own little variations. Overall, you could kind of get the Yeat sound with the sample composition. The sample composition was this sample that I made called Yards. So I don't mind showing you guys how I made that sample, so we'll do that in this video as well. But here's the beat. I mean, I have these 808s. I don't know if I would classify the 808 pattern as a Yeat pattern. It's pretty trappy, but maybe. Here's the drums. Loud, really loud claps. You hear the snare. Then I got these little hi-hats going on. And the main hi-hat is really just this one that's going like in threes. But I had a different one, but it ended up just being too much, so I got rid of it. Then I just had some different drum variations, like just simpler patterns. Like there's no 808s, I mean no hi-hats there, but then there's hi-hats here. I didn't really use the gongs a whole bunch in the, or bells, gong, whatever you want to choose. I didn't use them a whole bunch in the verse, but they are in the chorus. Then I have this little bridge section with this sound, which is just a whole bunch of effects. So if I play it with everything. Same with this lead. There's like an effect on it. But I only use that lead in the chorus or outro. And that's really it for the beat. So let's go ahead and pull up that sample. I might pull up even another sample after that. Alright, so here's a sample. I got 1, 2, 3, 4 elements. And then it goes to this one where we add that lead. So here's the 4 elements. The first one, it's this whirly Pacific wave and it's this melody. I don't have any settings or anything in my channel strip, so it's pretty bare bones for that. Next one, it's the same melody, and it's on this keys, which I believe is Serum. Keys, oops, this is from some preset I purchased or download, but it sounds like this. Very video gamey and retro-y. Serum tends to be a really good plugin where you can find a lot of those type of sounds or make them or purchase them. I think this was a sample or a preset patch that I purchased, but I can't remember. So if I add that with the whirly, it sounds really like dark and like big and ominous. I do have a decapitator and phase mistress. So if I turn them off, really distorted now with them. There's like now like a phase going on in the frequency range. Slight stuff. All Sound Toys plugins. So next we have this, which is a lead cream pie. And here's the sound, or here's the pattern. So you're probably wondering, well, that didn't play what I was hearing. Well, that's because I have Effectrix going on. Halftime. Then I got this. Next, we have just the bell. G sharp with a reverb. Then we have that one sound. So just a weird wonky background sound. Roast beat, just a random preset I was flipping through. Vectrix, no, sorry. Just another with the vinyl, and then just some random, it's just random, I don't know. Phase mistress, so same thing, just adding a little bit of phase, and then we got a little EQ. So then we turn it on with everything. It's really just supposed to be a texture sound. It's not supposed to stand on its own. Referring to that lead one, which really isn't even the lead one, it's technically lead two, but besides the point. Really, with that Serum sound, it just builds it up, main synth. Without it. With it. That's what it sounds like by itself. Let's open up another example, though, just because why not? Here's another example. So I figured, you know, if you didn't like the first example, let's pull up another beat that I made. This is another one that I made the other day. Here, I'll go ahead and just play up to the verse. beginning, in that intro, all we got is like the main instruments. We have a bell. Let's just jump to the chorus because I could just show you what's in there. Have a filter, just low pass filter in the beginning. Then it has sweep in. Then right on that chorus, break it bit by bit. Got this like classic saw lead. Nothing on the bus. Next we got nothing here. Another serum. Serum's great for making Yeat type beats. Find that it has a lot of those, like I said earlier, retro, more video game sounding presets, or at least you can find them a whole lot easier. Here's like one of the main melodies. There's just an EQ on it. That's all. Then we have lead 1. I'm pretty sure I did lead 2 first. Then I added this. Then I added this one. Then I added the final one. Here's the 808. This 808's out of the AT Sound Kit 7, which isn't quite out yet. The AT Sound Kit 6 is, so this is actually an 808 that's part of our next drum kit that I'm still working on. Hi-hat. I think this hi-hat pattern is a little bit more complicated. The bell. C sharp. Then I added these like triples that go down. That's true. Here's the snare. I like the background snare. This toy. I think this is from Enviral's pack. So here's pattern 3. I mean, all you guys get the point. Like, I'm just pulling out certain elements, which this was the first element that I did, and it is the main melody, I guess you would say. Obviously, I'm trying to keep it more simplified in the verse. I made the verses 12 bars long. I don't know if Yeats are normally 8 bars or 12 bars, but I just typically do my 4-bar intro, 8-bar verse. 4-bar intro, 8-bar chorus, and then a 12-bar verse. If the artist really wants to, they could change it, or the engineer. Oh, one thing I did do is on the hidden lead, I raised the octave of these. So if you hear it now, you kind of hear it in the background. I only did that in the verse section. The chorus section, it's an octave lower. And yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. There's nothing crazy in these mixer busts. What's this? Oh, that's just my master. But all the normal stuff. So yeah, I figured because Yeat is growing in popularity, it seems like a lot more people are catching on to him ever since Drake shouted him out on his story. Plus, he just dropped one of his highly anticipated songs. I figured a lot of you producers and beat makers were kind of curious on how that sound is achieved. Really electro and retro sounding synths as the main instruments. Use a distorted 808 of some caliber, minor scale, and then add a bell every once in a while. I mean, hell, he's even referencing the bells and the beats on his videos. It's like a level up of like Playboy Cardi with like Chief Keef is like the best way I could describe the sound. It's a very unique sound, and I really do enjoy making it. So if you found this video beneficial and helpful at all, please click the subscribe button, give it a thumbs up, leave a comment down below what your thoughts are. We're going to have some more Yeat content coming out this week. We might even cook up a sample pack for you guys. And yeah, this is Andrew at Beat AT, and I'll see you guys later.